Fernandez, and I'm a board certified hypnotist. And I just want to say everything she said is, I ditto that. Because, for example, sleep. Hypnosis is proven to improve slow wave sleep, which is your most important sleep cycle, by 80%. 80% is huge. And a lot of people, when I first came here, I thought, I don't think I'm a biohacker. But I am such a biohacker from the emotional standpoint, because every one of your cells has memory. And if you have trauma, and trauma doesn't mean you were beaten or molested as a child necessarily, it's all relevant to you, that is in your cells. And in hypnosis, we're all about root cause. And everybody practices different, but I practice root cause. Emotions are my specialty because emotions drive all behavior. So if you're having trouble being compliant with some of the things that Hannah is going to be having you do, more than likely there is some kind of emotion that's driving that behavior to self-sabotage. Stress, obviously, we know that hypnosis can actually control certain bodily functions. For example, I cut an artery in my leg and I was bleeding out in a parking garage with no cell service. And it was 25 minutes before I got help. I slowed my blood pressure down, my heart rate down, I preserved myself from going into shock. And it is truly amazing what your mind can do. So my goal is to help you get to the root of things, not to put a Band-Aid on something that needs stitches, and actually deal with it once and for all, and then empower you to do what I do. Because everybody in this room has the ability to do what I do. You just don't know how to do it. The other thing that I want to talk about tonight is the next step. And that is what everybody in this room struggles with. And Hannah touched on that too. It is, what do we do to keep this going? And everybody in this room has an opportunity to say 50% tonight, because I'm getting ready to start my next AHARA cohort. And AHARA stands for a higher awareness and realization of your abilities. And it is how to become a different thinker and a problem solver, and to use the power of your conscious mind to become an ally with your subconscious mind. And so if you want more information, I have some handouts on it. If you reference biohacking, you'll get this huge discount. And I think there's a couple of people in this room that have gone through my course. Yes, I knew Robert would want one. And there's some people in this room that I have seen for hypnotherapy. So if they're so willing to disclose that, maybe not. But feel free to chat with them because their testimonials are much better than anything I could ever say. So that mind portion is absolutely essential to the body portion. You cannot separate the two. You absolutely cannot. So thanks for letting me go.
And when you realize that, it's amazing, by the way. When you realize what she just said, when you actually go and see her and connect, you feel better. You really do feel better because you get to understand yourself a little better.
I came to hypnosis because I had pain. And Hannah, I have to tell you, 7 autoimmune diseases. Yeah, my body's a mess. It has been since I was born. So a lot of genetic stuff going on there. And it's been my lifelong struggle. It has been since I have gotten a hold of and controlling my mind that many of those things have improved. And I was blessed to find a functional medicine MD in Minneapolis, and he literally saved my life. I mean, literally saved my life. I have a lot more work to do, but it is a process. It is a process. So I had both of my knees replaced at the same time. They were shot. I was just collapsing, falling downstairs. I took no pain meds. I used self-hypnosis to manage my comfort, because mindset is everything, and not everybody can do that, but everybody can take less drugs. Everybody can take more control over their actions and their behavior, because that's emotion. So thank you.
Thank you.